How's it going, everyone? In this video, I want to give you guys an update on the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Anniversary Edition. A lot of you guys are super excited for it, and I can understand why. This is a game that, myself included, a lot of people are super nostalgic with. This is a game that I played on day one, November 11th, 11/11/11, and I had a great time with it, and it's one of those games that is deeply ingrained in my memory. I remember a lot of my friends, back in the day, skipped school the day this came out. It came out on a Friday, so you had that 3-day weekend to play the game if you did skip. But yeah, that's how big of losers we were. Now it's coming in the form of this Anniversary Edition 10 years later. Yes, we can meme on it all day long about how many times they're going to re-release this game, but a lot of you guys are excited about it, and we got some new information on it, so we'll talk about that. Some things were a little bit uncertain regarding the price and things like that, and performance and upgrades and all that. I'll go over that, as well as the Creation Club content that will be included. That's been out for a little bit, but thought I would cover that. Also, Elden Ring, we have an update on that regarding its performance mode as well as its graphics mode. More on that at the end of this video. It's probably what you guys expected, but let us go over this FAQ that Bethesda put up, noting November 11th marks 10 years to the day of the release of the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, and we're celebrating with the Skyrim Anniversary Edition, the most comprehensive edition of the game released yet. Curious to learn more about the Anniversary Edition? They have an FAQ. First section, what is the Skyrim Anniversary Edition? The Skyrim Anniversary Edition bundles together Skyrim Special Edition with every piece of Creation Club content released at the time of the Anniversary Edition's launch, including additional quests, armor, and gameplay modes. Get a first look at some of the content in the blog post that they have. I'll go over that in just a little bit. There's other more pertinent information to go over. Players who already own Skyrim Special Edition may choose to purchase just the Anniversary upgrade, which includes all the Creation Club content mentioned above at a high-value bundle. Skyrim Special Edition, of course, the version that's available on Xbox One, PC, and PlayStation 4. Typically, these days, it's going for like 16 bucks on sale, so not crazy expensive. But what is the price of the Skyrim Anniversary Edition and the Anniversary Upgrade? This is what we've been wanting to know about. Some had speculated it was going to be $39.99. The MSRP for the Skyrim Special Edition, the Skyrim Anniversary Edition on digital storefronts will be $49.99. USD, Euro, it's going to be $54.99, GBP, Great British Pounds, $47.99, Australian dollars, $79.95, and RUB, $33.99 at launch. If you already own Skyrim Special Edition, so that's the PlayStation 4 version of the game, the MSRP for the Anniversary Upgrade on digital storefronts will be USD $19.99, Europe $19.99, GBP $15.99, AUD $29.95, and then RUB $14.29. Prices and availability may differ by region or platform. Check your local retailer for your local price. Some of you guys alternatively may want to pick up a physical copy of the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Anniversary Edition, and there will be physical copies of the Anniversary Edition available for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One systems. Please note that while the physical edition contains a game disc, internet access is required to redeem the downloaded and download the Creation Club content included in the Anniversary Edition. Prices and availability for physical copies may vary. Check your local retailer for details. So that is an Anniversary Edition for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. However, Skyrim is also getting a next-gen upgrade. Yes, owners of Skyrim Special Edition or the Anniversary Edition on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S will receive a next-generation upgrade for the game. So if you buy the PlayStation 4 physical copy of the Anniversary Edition, you'll get upgraded to the PlayStation 5 version of the game, and you'll have the Creation Club content there ready to go. The upgrade will be free and optimize the game with enhanced graphics, faster loading times, and more. Lastly, we have some notes about achievements and trophies carrying over. Any achievement and trophy progress earned playing on Skyrim Special Edition will carry over to the Anniversary Edition on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, however, except when upgrading the PlayStation 4 version of the game to the PlayStation 5 version of the game. It looks like if you upgrade from Xbox One to Xbox Series X, that progress will also carry over. It specifically notes when upgrading the PlayStation 4 version of the game to the PlayStation 5 version, so it looks like there will be two separate trophy lists for the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 version of the game. Gotcha? You following me? Okay, looks like that is easy to understand for everyone. I actually kind of like that. That means two separate trophy lists for the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 versions, and hey, that means more trophies to hunt for. I'm all about that. They did that with like the Final Fantasy VII Remake as well, and I like the fact that we have a new batch of trophies to go after. Spider-Man as well did that. Quickly, do want to note, with the Anniversary Edition, of course, the main thing you're buying it for is the Creation Club content. People are excited about that. There's a lot of content that is coming. Some of the big ones they note, Saints and Seducers, originally released in 2019. This creation introduces an additional storyline across 2 quests, complete with side quests for players to delve into, with additional armor sets, weapons, enemies, and much more to discover. Saints and Seducers features some of the largest amount of content we've ever packed into a single creation. Then you've got Rare Curious, included as a part of the aforementioned expansion. The Rare Curious creation brings additional goods imported from all over Tamriel to Skyrim's Khajiit Caverns. So long as you have coin, these merchants can supply you with all sorts of useful wares. You've got survival mode as well, which seems like what a lot of people are super excited for. Previously released in 2017, the survival mode creation has your Dragonborn contend with the very elements of Skyrim itself to survive. Players must wear warm gear and seek shelter in cold climates to keep from freezing to death, as well as mind their hunger and exhaustion on top of the usual threats like pesky bandits and ambushing dragons. Thankfully, Skyrim is rich in food to harvest or scavenge, weather-appropriate armor, and even taverns to rest your weary head. If you're looking for a different way to experience Skyrim, we highly recommend you to check out survival mode. On top of that, you've got fishing. That is a notable addition as well. And on top of all of that, there's going to be a sizable extra amount included. I'll leave a link to it in the description box below on the Bethesda page where they go over some of the additions. You can check that out. I know a lot of you guys are just going to meme on this, being like it's another Skyrim release, and I'm going to meme on it to an extent, but I also know a lot of people are super excited for it, and given that maybe some people aren't all too enamored with November's game offerings, I mean, if you're not into Call of Duty, Battlefield, and, you know, a lot of you guys seem to be waiting on GTA as well, a $19.99 upgrade, that's a little pricey. I would have liked it to be $9.99. I think that would have been ideal, but hey, thumbs the brakes. Bethesda gonna Bethesda, and they're gonna make a lot of money off of it, so what am I gonna say about that? With this Anniversary Edition, I think it'll be a decent alternative as well. Lastly, I do want to note, Elden Ring will have a performance and quality mode on PlayStation 5 according to GameStop.com's official listing. Now, I think this is something a lot of you guys were expecting. A performance mode will allow you to run the game at a target of 60 frames per second. The graphics mode, of course, will bump the frame rate down probably to a consistent 30 FPS, but also bring up the picture quality to 4K at a lower frame rate. Maybe it'll be a variable frame rate. That is something I still have to figure out. But I think with Elden Ring, man, just with the From Software games in general, just with any game in general, I'm going the 60 FPS route. I really like Ratchet and Clank having 3 different tiers of performance. Well, they had a performance mode, performance ray tracing, and then obviously the graphics mode. I would like a little bit more than just 2 modes for the majority of games, and some games are going with 3 or even 4 modes, which is ideal. But with Elden Ring, definitely, whatever gets me 60 FPS, visuals are going to come secondary. That's generally my thinking going into this generation. I want to play games at 60 frames per second. And, you know, if it can't be 4K, it can't be 4K. I'm going with 60 FPS over that. But that is going to do it for me. Again, the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim Anniversary Edition, some updates on that. Again, that's $49.99 if you're buying the game outright. The upgrade will be free in terms of the next generation performance upgrades. However, if you want to go from the special edition to the anniversary edition, that upgrade will be $19.99. So a little bit to follow, but I think it's generally easy to get. A lot of additions coming with the Creation Club editions, and then Elden Ring, we talked about it, performance mode at 60 FPS, and we will have a graphics mode, bumping the picture quality to 4K, but with a lower frame rate. That's going to do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.